Hello and welcome for a new daily ASMR video. Well, Europe, land of castle myths and rock metal, but which countries truly bleed metal per capita? From the frozen rifts of Finland to the underground fire of Balkans, today we rank European countries by metal and rock bands per million people. Yeah, so grab your headphones, tune your soul. It's time for the ultimate metal geography lesson. Alright, and we're gonna start from lowest to highest. And first, with the lowest number is Luxembourg, which has only 44 metal bands or rock bands per million people, a small community, and occasional notable exports. Next is Malta. Malta has 45 bands per million people, rock bands. Well, there are several notable metal festivals despite its small size of the Mediterranean island. Next is Montenegro. Well, Montenegro has 48 bands, metal bands per million people per capita, with some regional crossovers. There's some niche scene there with a few festivals as well. Even Albania, well, Albania has 55 metal bands per million people, and it is small but passionate rock metal following. Albania. The next country is Moldova. Moldova has 60 bands, metal bands or rock bands per million people. Wow, emerging scene with strong youth interest in Moldova. Next is Belarus. Belarus has 65 bands per million people. 65. Well, in this region, the underground metal thrives despite restrictions. That's a true fact. Right, so great. Next one is Russia. Well, Russia has 70 bands per million people. So, vast scene, but geographically spread thin. Kuzma Desert, White to Smoke Master. Russia. Ukraine has 75 bands per million people. 75. It is a growing international interest. Yeah. Well, in the list, the next one is North Macedonia. North Macedonia has 80 bands per million people, and it is a small country but active clubs, rock band clubs. The next one is Bosnia-Herzegovina with 86 bands per million people. And here the facts are that local bands often blend Balkan influences. Right, sorry. Next is Romania. Romania has 92 bands, rock bands per million people, 92. Black and folk metal tied in mythology, Romania. Bulgaria has 95 bands or rock formation per million people. So this is a true fact that a small country but passionate with fan base heavy metal. Next is France. France has 100 bands per million people. Wow. Gojira led a new wave of French technical metal. Yeah. France. The next in the list is Spain with 105 rock bands per million people. Spain is known for folk metal and rock festival like Resurrection Fest. Resurrection. Fest. Wow. How about Italy? Well, Italy's next in the list with 111 bands per million people. Strong in symphonic power and progressive metal. Italy. So, next one is Belgium. Belgium has 115 rock bands per million people. Especially heavy rock, post-metal and hardcore are popular among the youths and teenagers. So, Mr. Serbia has 120 bands per million people. 120, and mostly underground metal, which is growing steadily since 1990. Serbia. Next, Slovakia has 122 bands per million people. Well, Slovakia black and death metal scene active regionally. Slovakia. Right. Next one is Poland. Poland has 130 bands per million people, and death metal hub like Behemoth, Veda, they are globally respected. Right. But how about Hungary? Yes, Hungary is in the top with 140 bands per million people. Well, Hungary has a long-standing heavy culture and power metal tradition. Hungary. Next one is Croatia. Well, Croatia has 148 bands per million people. Small but energetic local scenes with some few festivals. Right, and now let's move to Ireland. Well, Ireland, 160 bands per million people. It is a growing metal scene, trad music influences, and very rich in festivals. Ireland. Well, now, next is Greece. Well, Greece has 170 metal or metal bands, rock bands per million people. And Greece is known for extreme metal and heavy metal like Rotting Christ and Septic Flesh. Rotting Christ and Septic Flesh. Portugal, well, is strong in Gothic metal bands and has 180 rock bands per million people. Strong Gothic and heavy metal scenes, along with some dedicated festivals. Portugal. Germany. Well, Germany has 190 bands per million people. Estimately, it has a strong, massive metal output, but large population lowers the per capita. While Germany is known for heavy metal culture and underground rock. And of course, there are a few very well known festivals dedicated. Right. Next is Netherlands. Netherlands has 222 local bands per million people. Well, Netherlands is very rich in music and music heritage, especially in pop culture and heavy rock. Big in symphonic progressive metal, for example, like Within Temptation, Netherlands. Next is Lithuania. Lithuania has 210 metal rock bands per million people. Small but active metal community. Lithuania. Latvia has 225 metal bands per million people. And black and doom metal are prominent. Czech Republic is next. Well, Czech Republic has around 232 metal bands per capita, or per million people, sorry. Well, Czech Republic hosts brutal assault on Europe's biggest metal fests. Nearby, Austria has 250 metal bands per million people, and there are diverse styles, symphonic, black, and gothic metal. Austria. Switzerland is next. Switzerland has 270 metal rock bands per million people. Avant-garde metal and classic rock traditions. Well, now, how about Slovenia? Well, Slovenia is in the top, has 295 metal bands per million people. It has a rich dance underground scene and some active festival culture in heavy rock. Well, the next one is Denmark. Denmark. Well, Denmark has 310 metal bands per capita or per million people. Home to Volbeat and some early underground rock scenes. Denmark. Next is United Kingdom. United Kingdom has 330 bands per million people. Wow, we talk about United Kingdom, and here the heritage is so rich, and there are plenty of dedicated metal and gothic festivals. Alright. Next is Estonia. Estonia has 335 metal bands per million people. Well, strong per capita output, especially black folk metal. And now we are in the top 5. Norway has 500 metal bands per million people. Well, birthplace of black metal, globally influential. Next nearby, Sweden. Sweden has 540 rock bands per million people. Well, melodic death, metal capital, strong rock legacy. Sweden. Next one is Iceland. Iceland has 600 rock bands per million people. Well, tiny population, huge output, vibrant underground scene. Iceland. And the leading one, ladies and gentlemen, is Finland. Finland has 630 bands per million people. Well, Finland. Metal is mainstream in Finland as well as sauna is. Even taught in music schools. Yes, Finland leads the top. Well, so did your country make in the top 10? Or is still building its metal legacy? Let me know in the comment section below. And if enjoyed this dive into Europe's heaviest sounds, subscribe for more, let's say, intriguing ASMR sessions, maps, and musical journeys. Until next time, stay heavy, stay curious, stay metal. Let's rock. Bye bye.